How was your week?
Not good. Good. I don't know. Average, mid. Tomorrow, we have Britney Spears dance party.
That's actually known as Pat Burke's
Pat Burke's birthday.
You have to stop calling it the
very
Britney Spears
excited
dance
about.
party.
It's the Britney Spears dance party. Well, we shouldn't be telling people because then they'll know where we frequent, and then I'll get stabbed.
You're going to get stabbed?
People already hate me on Reddit, apparently. And men stab people.
Women also stab people.
Yeah, women stab people too, but if a woman stabbed me, I wouldn't be as mad.
You know, I would be madder if a man stabbed me than a woman. I really have thought about that.
100%.
Because what is he stabbing me for?
Yeah. Woman, I go, what did I do?
What was wrong?
What did I do wrong?
That's true.
We should stop talking about stabbings.
You don't want to inspire anyone to stab us?
No. Please don't.
So we're back with Entourage, episode 202. It's called My Maserati Does 185, and it came out June 12th, 2005.
Maserati. I've been in a Maserati before.
Did you like it?
No, and I definitely was not safe.
Why were you not safe?
Because it was some young... His name was... We gotta blur this out. And he was like a Maserati guy, and he was just like, we should not have been hanging out with this guy. He was like our age, maybe a little older. But
What did our age
but
mean?
I was like probably 16, so he was probably like 17 or 18 or something. He would like, I don't know how old he was, but he would drive us
You
around.
actually don't know how old he was?
No, he was like our age. He looked like a baby. He would just drive us around in his Maserati, and he would drive way too fast, and I definitely could have died.
Where did he go to school?
I don't know, somewhere in the valley.
This guy didn't go to school, and this guy wasn't 17 or 18.
Yes,
That's where
he
my money's
was.
at.
He looked like Turtle.
Turtle's a man. That man's
No,
28
he looked
years
like
old.
He looked like if Turtle was 16, 17.
This is part of Chandra's Entourage past.
I was in a Maserati.
Okay. So, June 8th, Claire Miles from Exeter and Devon gives birth by cesarean section to 2 babies, one in each of her 2 half-sized wombs.
Ew. What? Why? What?
She has 2 half-sized wombs. And they
she
both
had
got
2
pregnant.
different babies, so they're not twins.
They're not twins.
Independent siblings.
Yeah, in different
God.
wombs.
Being a woman is the worst thing in the world sometimes.
Yeah, but this lady has 2 half-sized wombs. That's crazy.
I really don't like this topic. Can we move past? I really am starting to feel sick.
June 9th, protesters in Bolivia take over 7 oil fields managed by BP and Repsol YPF.
Who's BP and Repsol YPF?
They're private companies, and they're fucking up Bolivia, so they're taking the stuff back. This is
How's
a call to
Bolivia
arms
doing
for the United
today?
States. Not well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Bolivia right now. How they're doing.
You don't know anything about Bolivia right now. On June 10th, in Australia, a Queensland government inquiry states that medical doctor Jayant Patel should be charged with murder, fraud, negligence, and medical malpractice due to the death of 87 of his patients. Jayant Patel has left the country, and his current location is unknown.
You got aggressively louder for that one,
Yes,
which I
think
kind
this
of
is
understand.
So
but
funny.
Funny? How many patients did he kill, Sienna?
87. Why can't he be found? The rest of the
Well, also, yeah, how bad are we that this man has killed 8? He's a serial killer, but he's gone. He's serial killing probably somewhere else.
Queensland police said it
Bolivia,
could take
I don't
weeks
know.
to mount a case against the overseas trained doctor Jayant Patel. The inquiry also recommends tougher penalties for doctors who mislead the medical board. Those laws have been rushed through Parliament this afternoon. Imagine someone kills 87 people and you're like, quick, get the law, get the laws to get him in trouble.
Fix the law. So I was like, is he Dr. Death?
I don't think he's Dr. Death. That's the spine
Who's
guy.
Dr.
You can handle a spine?
Don't tell me these things, but
You just
Death-
asked.
No, I just wanted to know if he's Dr. Death.
Dr. Death is in Texas. Different guy.
This guy's
Still
in
there right
Australia.
now?
No, they got him.
He's in jail.
I think so.
This guy is basically Dr. Death as well, and he's walking around. He probably killed more people than Dr. Death did.
Hey, his current location is unknown.
Today?
I
That's
couldn't
what she's
find anything else.
saying.
It's just unknown. And just
He
disappeared.
just disappeared.
That's not good.
He's in another country probably. Where was he?
Australia.
Oh, why did I think he said the United States?
I never said United. Queensland,
But also
Australia. I also
would
the word
think that Australia would
Parliament.
Step it
There
up.
were many cues that you should have known it was
I
Australia.
wasn't listening. All I heard was he killed 80-something people and you started cracking up.
June 11th. In Poland, gay rights activists defy ban and march in the streets of Warsaw. So basically, the mayor, Lech Kaczynski, was like, I'm banning the parade for the second year in a row. And so then they had flags and banners that say a gay is not a pedophile and law and justice for all. And Kaczynski...
When was it? What?
What?
The fact that you even have to say gay is not pedophile.
Yeah, this
is crazy.
June 11th.
When did we involve... it was
2005.
behind that slander. Who was behind that?
The Catholic Church.
The real pedophiles. The Catholic Church.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. They were like, let's put it on somebody else. That's crazy.
So, anyway.
Is Jeffrey Epstein still alive?
No.
What if he watched this podcast?
He's dead.
And we could see where he lived. Would we go kill him?
What?
We turned the podcast into going to murder Jeffrey Epstein. You wouldn't? If you knew where he was, you wouldn't go murder him?
No, I want to use him to get other people in trouble. Why would I murder him?
Okay, I'll go. Okay, true. So first, I capture him. Don't tell anybody he's in the closet. We tie him up, and we get a bunch of info from him. And then we murder him.
I like how you're pitching this almost like a big fat liar situation. Like we get Jeffrey Epstein, we tie him up.
That big fat liar, his character was probably in the files.
The character Paul Giamatti
The
plays,
character he
you're
plays?
accusing of being a pedophile?
Probably.
I think all the scenes with Malcolm in the Middle would have gone way different if that character was a pedophile.
Oh, because he knew that kid was a narc.
He had that kid alone in many situations, and no one believed him, and he stole an idea from him.
Whoa. He wasn't getting molested. He was going to out him for molesting other children.
It's a different movie. Undercover child. And this child's working with the government.
Not like a sad, scary movie.
No, this kid's
It's
like a James
action.
Bond.
Yeah,
He's like
James
drinking
Bond
juices
of
and stuff.
Pedophile, or
Like a
pedophile
Cody
getters.
Banks.
Yes, Agent Cody Banks, but he's getting pedophiles.
Yeah.
So it's Big Fat Liar and Cody Banks.
And James Bond.
And so we got that one kid.
No, that kid's a man now.
Malcolm Middle is a man.
But he
Malcolm in the
reveals
Middle
he
is
used
a
to be
huge
doing
man.
that. He's like, I'm the grown-up version, and I'm teaching you, kid,
But
how to out
we
pedophiles.
could choose a kid. I was trying to think of what kid to choose.
I don't want to think of what kid to choose to play the
Why?
the honeypot child of our pedophile Agent Cody Banks. So now it's time to get to this episode of Entourage. It's called My Maserati Does 185.
Maserati.
The summary is Vince agrees to a starlet's pet project. Vince and Ari argue about Aquaman at a Lakers game. Turtle misrepresents his position to get a girl. Kristen cancels a date with Eric, who is upset for the moment, but suddenly improves during an after-hours beach party. Drama develops calf envy.
This is a horrible synopsis.
It's a horrible
You
synopsis.
write it?
Huh?
Did you write it or did the internet
They
write
wrote it. But this episode is janky as fuck. I wrote down episodes centering on E are bad, factually. Because he's a bad person. I don't think we care what he does. And I think he slows down everything that is good and interesting about
He
the show.
does. If he was the center and like it wasn't about Vinny and his whole thing. But I will say, loved this episode for some other reasons.
What? Why'd you love it?
Calves.
The Calves plotline is great. They set it up in the pilot of the show, and then they don't really revisit it until now.
So, okay, we'll get started. Get going.
Okay. The episode opens with Vinny taking E to go show him that Vinny got him a Maserati.
Which is
and all
ridiculous.
the guys are like, we're going to show you something. And they're like, yeah, we want you to have a good car to fuck your girlfriend in.
Yeah, they're like, you're going to lose your virginity for your girlfriend, so here's your Maserati. And he was like, You shouldn't be getting a Maserati for yourself, Vinny. And Vinny's like, it's not for me, it's for you. And he's like, okay.
No, he's like, you can't afford that.
Until they say it's for E, and then he's like, yeah.
No. He goes, you can't afford that. And Vinny goes, fine. He goes,
well, that too, yeah.
it was gifted to me because Turtle hooked it up
Yeah, I know.
to get it so that I would take pictures of it and we get the car for free.
Turtle just
So,
stays winning.
Turtle got a free car for Vinny.
Free Maserati.
And Vinny gives it to E.
I know.
That's
honestly,
crazy.
and you don't give it to Turtle. You don't say, "Hey, Turtle, you got this. Here, you can."
Hey,
you can,
Turtle, you
this
did
is
the
your
hustle?
thing."
No, apparently it's
Yeah.
E's car.
Ease because he's down in the dumps because his girly thing didn't fly to New York to have sex with him and was on her period.
Also, because E made
Let this one
$6,000
live.
since he became the manager.
Yeah, which is why is he only making $6,000?
That means Vinny's making $60,000, so he's getting 10%, which is $6,000.
He's only making $60,000.
That's what the whole last season was about.
Vinny's making no money.
Oh, and he is seeing his girlfriend tonight. Kristen, he got a special hotel room for them to go fucking for tonight.
yeah, and they were making fun of him for having to like splash out to have sex with his girl.
Yeah. Okay. So we get to the Laker game. And Ari's there with them, and they're mad at Ari because Ari was like, "You got to find yourself a new agent if you're not going to do Aquaman." So they're being pissy with him.
Vinny's like, well, you fired me or like you quit me. It's like clearly not because he has you at the Laker game with him.
I'm sorry. What career do you think? What are you doing if Ari's not there? There's a reason he only has $6,000.
Yeah, Ari paid $2,000 for each seat or total
Each seat.
So he paid $10,000.
$10,000.
He did not. That's crazy.
That's
If I
what
was his wife, I'd be like, why the fuck was I not invited?
you want to be invited to go. You said you don't like watching basketball earlier. At length.
Yeah. At like a high school or like on TV.
No, we were
I'm
talking about how they were going to go
courtside.
watch the Lakers versus the Wizards.
Okay, yes. If I
And
could
you said
choose-
basketball is a bad sport because it takes 2 seconds
Well, it
to
does.
run
They just
across
go
the.
doop.
And you asked why they'd want to see that.
I would rather see hockey. But at the same time, it's courtside. That's how Pamela Anderson got noticed.
I'm 100% sure that's not true.
Yeah, she got famous from being seen at a sports game.
All I know about Pamela Anderson, she worked as a waitress for a long time. People were in love with her and obsessed with her, and they would promote her for stuff. This is in her memoir.
In 1989, when she was shown on the Jumbotron at BC Lions Canadian Football League game in Vancouver, that's how she got signed. She said a crop top said Labatt's Beer T-shirt, and she was a 22-year-old salon attendant. Boom! Gotcha!
So you want to be front and side at the Lakers game to get
Every
noticed?
time I go to a sports game, I'm like, I have to beat my face. This could be my moment.
Every time you go to a
I've
sports game,
never,
like, I
I've
can
yet
get
to be on a Jumbotron. But when I am, I'm popping off. I'm giving Vogue.
You're giving
I'm
Vogue.
giving no energy. I'm giving.
I don't think that's how Pamela Anderson got it. She's
I'd
full
be
of energy.
giving
in
it,
there.
but it has to be after I get my boob job.
My boss is so worried about you getting a boob job. He thinks you shouldn't be doing that, and also that you shouldn't be.
Well, I love a man
accruing
telling me
in
to do
debt.
my boobs. He can tell me if he hires me.
I'll tell him that later. Okay. So while they're at the game, Drama's checking out people's calves. Ari is pushing Aquaman on Vince. And E is like, it makes sense why Vince doesn't want to do Aquaman. He doesn't want to get typecast. Oh, I'm sorry. Doing Queens Boulevard and Head On back to back isn't getting typecast. You play like a gangster, young guy, tough guy,
He just
2
wants
times
to
in a
keep
row.
playing like mafia.
Yeah,
mob.
I'm sorry. You are type. You're
You're the one going to typecasting. He's now
Aquaman would
taking
break
you
you-
out and making you a hero.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to like what?
He is so dumb, and Vinny is just so stupid. And then when he's like, look it. That guy plays the Joker. That guy plays Spider-Man. Whatever. And it's like, yeah, you think you're better than the maneuvers to actually.
Ari goes Spider-Man,
career.
Batman, the
Joker.
and Joker. You know what they're typecast as? As rich guys.
Yeah.
So Ari begs Vinny to read the script, and Vinny says if he doesn't like the script, he's gonna fire Ari.
The audacity. Like, you need Ari more than Ari needs you. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're going to fire Ari. If he can pay $10,000 for you guys to go to a basketball game, he has other clients.
Vinny is not thinking about his career in like an effective way.
He's stupid.
Okay, so then they leave the Laker game, and E discovers he's off by himself.
And Drama keeps looking at Lamar Odom's calves.
Oh yes, and Drama keeps looking at Lamar Odom's calves
Which
specifically.
is crazy. This is Lamar Odom. I thought Lamar Odom died recently because they released that Netflix documentary. That's like Lamar Odom overdose show.
My gynecologist was talking about
and I was
it.
like, "Is he dead?" I was like, "I forgot he died." And then I like looked and I was like, "Wait, he's alive." He literally was the one who made this.
He's the one who married Khloe Kardashian, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's the one who's immediately interviewed in it, which is crazy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's like on Netflix. It like
you
shows
watched
you.
the Lamar Odom doc?
I think I watched when it shows you on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And then E leaves the game.
Yeah, E leaves
It
the
must be over.
game
But he's on the phone with Kristen.
because she has food poisoning and she's canceling on their expensive date at the Peninsula.
I'm sorry, so disrespectful of him if she actually has food poisoning, which we found out later she doesn't. But if she actually had food poisoning, what the heck is happening? Frida! We have audience members today. That's crazy. Amber is here as our guest watcher.
Our guest watcher, audience
in the cuck
member.
chair.
She's over there.
Mystery voice.
Did you say she's in the cuck chair?
Yeah, she's in the cuck chair.
She said you're in the
I'm
cuck.
leaving.
No, you have to be okay with this. Podcast girls. We're basically Amy Poehler and whoever her guest is. I don't want to be Amy Poehler. I want to be Anna Faris. Siena could be Amy Poehler.
No, I want to be Stavros.
Ugh. Then you need a Greek thing behind you. We need like all native themed. We make it all native themed. Our audience member is already distracting. Our audience member is playing the Switch and has their ringer on their phone. I bet they also haven't watched the episode.
They have.
I actually have.
Oh, good.
They're a big fan of Entourage.
I also matters for this episode. But I would like to say, as a listener of the pod, I cannot believe that both of you guys don't think Jessica Alba's hot.
No, Jessica Alba is hot.
She's
I don't
beautiful.
wanna have
She's
sex
not
with
hot.
her.
I don't want to have sex
I
with her.
don't want to have sex with her.
You said hot like an orchid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's hot like an orchid.
That's crazy.
I don't. Would you have sex
Would
with
you have
Jessica
sex with
Alba?
Alba?
Well, I'm not into women.
Okay,
So
but
no,
suspend your disbelief.
personally. But I feel like if I was a dude, yeah.
But if I'm a dude, I'm having sex with anybody. That's just men.
I don't know how my life would change if
I
I
feel
was
like
a straight
she'd be
dude.
I
at
think
the
I'd probably
hot-
be a piece of shit.
Being
But
a lady is such an active part of my understanding of sex.
Well, 100%. So I guess all I'm using is my imagination.
Okay, no, Jessica Alba comes on to you. You're like horny for some reason. You're at a bar, whatever. You're somewhere. You're
As
horny.
the straight male version of me?
No, you are you are you.
Oh well, no.
Well,
She's
no.
she's saying no. If she's
It's not
her.
gonna.
But she comes up to you and she's like,
No.
"Just let me please you."
No.
Well, that's
'cause
so
I don't
creepy.
do that.
That what the
Well, because
fuck?
Amber doesn't like girls, so she probably doesn't want to do
Yeah.
anything to her.
Yeah. So
Okay, what if she just wants to make out?
That's
What if she
so creepy. I'm really bothered that you said that.
Jessica Alba said it, not me. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Peninsula Hotel. That's where we're talking about.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
They're still at the basketball game. They still have to go
Kristen,
backstage.
no, Kristen cancels on E, and he's upset because now he owes for. Because she says, Kristen goes, "Oh, I have food poisoning." He's like, "Do you want me to bring you anything?" She's like, "No." And then E is like, "That sucks that you have food poisoning," and he's losing $400 because he's.
I'm sorry. He's fine.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing
He's
about.
fine. What?
I've been to Peninsula. It's fucking nice. And then I looked up how much it is a night.
Why did he book it? Why did he book it for his underage girlfriend?
She's not underage.
And why? I'm sorry, if she's not underage, why can't they go to each other's houses?
He's taking her for a sexy time in a fancy hotel.
You're defending. You're an E defender.
I'm not, but guess
Who knew that? That's
I'm not an E defender.
crazy.
Me saying facts
Also,
does not
I'm
make
sorry.
me an E fucking
Maybe
defender.
he should be smarter. If he just said it was for Vinny, whatever, he would get it for free.
He's not Turtle. He doesn't know how to hustle.
That's stupid.
But also,
Work smarter. Not
my
harder.
point is, it was $400 in. Guess how much the Peninsula costs now for a night?
800.
$3,580.
Oh my god!
If we were gonna go
Well-
tonight, that's how much it would be.
In that time, what was $400? 1,000.
I know. I like how you always make up how money works. You go in that time.
It was worth
$10 was $1,000.
Inflation is that crazy? Probably.
Yeah, it's really bad, but you make it up. You have no basis. Well, so E finds out Kristen has food poisoning, and then we cut to backstage. Backstage of the Lakers game.
It's like the VIP area.
They're in the VIP area post Lakers game, and Drama is asking him how he got his calves.
I have never, ever, ever related more to somebody in my entire life
Then Drama?
than Drama and his calves journey.
I was
have-
thinking about this in your boob job.
No, my calves, literally. No, literally my calves. You don't remember?
I do remember that Chandra would wear knee-high
my-
socks to hide that
I
she had
would
bad
wear
calves.
knee-high socks all the time to hide my calves in middle school. And then on top of that, I remember Mom would make me wear these Skechers crazy shoes because she was like, "Your calves are so bad." She won't admit to this anymore. I brought it, and I was like, I would cry. I'd be like in my knee-high socks and be like, "Please just let me wear my Keds." I was wearing Keds, and she'd be like, "No, you have to wear these Skechers." Like now they'd be in, but then I was like so embarrassed, and she was like, "Your calves are so bad. They're so weak." And then Dad would make me do calf raises. And I would strategically not walk up the stairs at school in middle school if someone was behind me or they could look at my calves. Like I would wait a moment or I'd walk next to them so they could not look at my calves.
Well, You and Drama have that in common, and Lamar Odom thinks it's weird that Drama's
Mara's
asking
right.
about his
Bro,
calves.
You gotta stop.
And this is when we find out because Drama's going out for Point Doom, and he's worried that his calves aren't big enough. And this is how we find out that Drama and Vinny share a dad. They don't share a mom.
No, they share.
No.
Because he said, I have dad's calves, which I related to. 'Cause I have my dad's calves.
You got your mom's, and we know they're
Oh,
half
he said you got your mom's?
Yeah, and then we know they're half
Oh,
brothers.
makes so much sense why he got the Grinch nose and Vinny did not.
Doesn't have a Grinch nose.
Amber, does Drama have a Grinch nose? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Say it. Say it. Say it.
No.
Say it. It's not mean. It's not mean.
I will let you know which parts you're
our
talking
audience
in the
member
final cut, and
agrees.
you can take out whatever you would like to take out.
Yeah, you can say it all. She agrees that he has a Grinch nose. Not in a mean way. I love the Grinch. I love the
Personal
Grinch.
childhood beef with the Grinch.
What is your personal childhood beef with
You
the
gotta
Grinch?
hold it closer, Amber.
Sorry. I have personal childhood beef with the Grinch. I saw the Jim Carrey Grinch when I was like a toddler when it came out, and it scarred me. Like I like
Oh, you're one of those weakos.
Proudly. I stood in my mom's lap and I screamed and cried for the first what felt to me like an hour, and she said it was only like 5 minutes. And we left to watch Rugrats in Paris, and I only watched
Great movie.
the Grinch, the live action Grinch, like 2 Christmases ago.
Hold on.
Really?
Yes.
You stood on her lap?
Yes.
She's like, give me out of here,
I genuinely
So- upside down.
stood in her lap, buried my head in her shoulder, and I went, and I remember turning around. She went, "It's safe," and I turned around, and then they did one of those like his face
Quick
pops
pops
up,
and he's like,
yeah, and I
"I'm
was
the
like,
Grinch."
and I think that's when we left. I was like, I have to go. But my family loves the Grinch. Like we love the Grinch.
Oh, I love the Grinch.
Before that, like
Oh.
we are
Cartoon.
like a huge
You love
we're
cartoon
like
Grinch.
the cartoon.
We're Jim Carrey
book.
Grinch girls.
I love both,
No.
But Jim Carrey for
I'm
real.
the original one.
And you,
Dude.
well, you didn't appreciate that this Grinch.
That's a charge.
He has 2 aunts who have a key party orgy, and that's when he arrives. And how much of that movie is centered on sex and who wants to fuck the Grinch and who the Grinch wants to fuck.
I quit the podcast.
And world, and
I'm not
world
even joking.
hunger.
It's all there.
I know. I quit the podcast.
Because I said that.
She's
Yes!
leaving. She's
I
leaving.
don't want to think about the Grinch that way.
It's the truth. It's the truth, and you have to acknowledge it. We already said Santa wasn't real before you
No,
came
I
down.
don't.
So we're moving on.
The
They don't share a mom.
Grinch.
And this is when Jamie Presley comes up to Vinny, and she's mad that they didn't do Torque together.
I don't know what Torque is. Who is she from?
She is from My Name is Earl. That's
Hang on it, bro.
her big thing is My Name is Earl. And from 2005 2009, she won a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, and she got nominated for awards in the Golden Globes and Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Well,
So,
what
yeah.
is she from that I know?
My Name is Earl.
I didn't watch that show.
Also, let's see, Not Another Teen
She
Movie.
plays somebody's sister. In
Not Another Teen Movie.
or was she married to what's his face? The one who wrote Elf.
No.
She is in I Love You Man, and she's married to Jon Favreau in I Love You Man.
I told you. That's why I was like, she's married to Jon Favreau. But then I'm realizing that it's from I Love You Man,
It's
which
that
is a
they keep-
great
They
freaking
keep
movie.
getting in big fights, and the joke is that they have
Yes.
crazy sex after it.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Well, Torque is a 2004 action film directed by Joseph Kahn, written by Matt Johnson. It follows Carrie Ford, a biker who discovers stowaway motorcycles filled with crystal meth, but a gangster, Henry James, plans to recover the drugs. That's the movie she's in.
It's a real movie.
Yeah, it's a real movie.
That's crazy. I wanna
And
watch
Vinny
it.
passed on that movie.
Vinny's fucking stupid.
No, he's right for
consistently.
he's right. I looked at he's right for passing on Torque, but I will say Vinny passes on everything. What?
I know, because he doesn't want to work.
Torque is the greatest movie.
Shut the fuck. What's good about it?
They're just on motorcycles, but they're trying to be cooler
They're
than Fast
twerking
and
it.
Furious. I'll show you it later. It's really good.
I'm going to watch it.
That's a terrible
watch
description of
it.
Torque.
There's a scene where they do bike karate. They do
I'm
motorcycle
totally watching
karate, and it's her versus I forget who the other
Actually,
lady is.
Vinny should not have been in this movie. Drama.
And it's a Pepsi bike versus a Mountain Dew bike.
Yeah,
really
drama
good.
could be in that movie.
So Jamie Presley then invites them to a beach night party at her house.
And before that, she has this whole talk about dog stuff. What was she talking
that
about?
hasn't come up yet.
Yes, she did.
No.
He said,
Because she introduces it here. She goes, I've got a pet
Yeah.
project coming
and
up.
she says, what dog do you have? He
That's
says-
later.
No, that's then.
No, it's not. I have the notes.
I will show you right fucking now.
If you show me right fucking now, it won't happen because it's not when it happens.
When they're backstage, it happens.
No, it doesn't. because
Yes,
I took notes.
How much money?
$50. We're watching
When
this.
she
just 'cause-
says you have a Rottweiler, that's not gonna work. You need a Chihuahua.
Thank
Okay,
you.
whatever.
I look
I'm
forward
not
to
giving you
getting
$50
$50 from
I
Chandra.
don't have a wallet. This is like later when they made a bet with Vinny and they're like, I'm not.
$50.
No monies.
So anyway,
And just the bet you
Jamie
bet.
Presley goes, I have a pet project, like I said, and doesn't tell you anything more, and then says, come to my beach party. And then she says, Ari, you're welcome to come too. And Ari says, I can't. It's anal sex night at the Gold House. They love each other.
No, he said, no, I would have no issue if he said it's anal sex night at the Gold House. Then he goes, time to punish my wife, or I need to punish my wife.
Were we not so concerned by that? Honestly,
There's the slander to anal sex, but that's crazy to be like, I need to punish my wife, and I don't think it's in a fun kicky way because the way he screamed to her like a couple episodes ago in season 1 when he wanted the car, it's not nice.
the problem is, normally I would defend punish, but you're correct. Ari does not say it in a kinky way.
No.
He says it in a pissy way.
No, he says it like, fuck my wife, I'm gonna like get back at her, but this is the only way I can do it. Then he says he's gonna punish wife, and then they all run out and get to go on the basketball court by themselves, and then Eve brutally shoves and attacks Turtle.
What? I didn't notice that, because what happens is the gang is leaving. They're excited to go to Jamie Presley's party, and the thing is, they're like, E, you can't come, and E's like, oh, Kristen's sick, and they're like, well, then you have to come to the beach party.
Yeah.
And so they're making E come to this beach party, and
And
now
then
you're saying that E attacks Turtle, but when does he do that? Like when they run out there? You can explain it with words. People on the podcast
Okay.
can't see what are watching. You
They
can
go
explain it with
out.
words.
They go out to like hang out on the thing, and then he grabs Turtle by like the neck, shoulders, and shoves him. Just chucks the guy. If you watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, it's like if Demi was right about being shoved by Chase. It's if she was actually correct. When she kept being like, I was shoved. And then they go, she goes, yeah, he tapped me. Okay, he tapped me with his finger. You don't shove a woman.
I don't know.
Yeah, he put his hands on
Well,
me.
it's very rude of E to shove Turtle, our favorite.
Yeah, and then they have a boy time on the court.
On the court where no one's there because, oh my God, they're so special because they hang out with Vinny fucking Chase.
Oh wait, am I wrong? Is it Turtle? No, then Turtle tries to chuck him back.
This is a funny visual of Turtle lifting up E.
That's crazy.
So at the party, it's fun, it's sexy.
I like the
but
lights.
E is sitting alone and he's pouting, and because he's so bored, and apparently he can't enjoy a
Can we
party.
count
if he's
how many
not trying
times
to fuck.
he's pouted at
Oh
things?
my God.
He's-
We should have an E
Even
pout
he even had a
meter.
girlfriend with him one time, or a girl with him, the assistant, and he still sat there pouting across from Vinny.
That was the date night one, yeah.
I'm so sick of a pouty man.
Yeah,
God.
he's so fucking pouty.
Continue.
And so
Yeah, and then they're all like, well, if you're sad, we gotta be sad too.
and Turtle's like,
And I
I
was
actually voted against that,
and
but
I'm
I'm
like
here.
Team Turtle. I'm like Turtle. Walk away. You're too good for this.
So they start explaining that they don't actually believe anything that Kristen's been telling them. They don't believe in the food poisoning.
They think that
don't
she's fucking
believe in the
somebody else.
period. The men, his boys think that she is cheating, and E is fucking offended by this.
I like that you had to correct yourself from men to boys. You said the men. You said the boys.
Well, the boys is a group, and the men is an idea.
None of them are men, but continue.
Maybe
Turtle's
Turtle.
a man. Turtle, and sometimes drama.
Drama. Sees some guy's calves and abandons them to follow a man
which
with
I agree
big
with.
calves.
And I love a man who can do his own task. He's like, you guys wallow in self-pity. I gotta look at this guy's calves. Iconic. He really respects strength.
drama.
Yeah, he had that
does
one
expect
girl.
strength. And then we get to later in the party, and Jamie Presley is trying to get Vinny to do a telethon with her for dog MS. And
What
Vinny,
is MS?
I actually didn't look up what MS
Multiple
was.
sclerosis?
Dog multiple sclerosis.
No.
What do you mean
You're
no?
just nodding your head. Yes, I don't think it's correct. MS.
What else would it be? That's what it is.
I just made that up.
multiple sclerosis.
Wow, I'm smarter
Jenna,
than I
it's not
think,
making
bro.
things up. You have knowledge on sometimes. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't tell you what it's about, but I heard the word.
So that's what she wants to do a telethon for. Vinny clearly doesn't want to do it, and he says he's got to talk to his people. So then E walks up and he's like, I'm gonna get a cab home. I don't want to be
Oh my God.
here.
Like, I'm sorry. You're a grown fucking man. If you're really having a bad time, get the cab home and leave. You don't need to come try and milk it with all of us.
I'm so sad. I have to go home.
And he's clearly not that sad because he just has everybody chant E for some reason.
No,
and
Vinny
then
does
he's
that.
like, no, I know.
Vinny
has everyone
goes,
chant E.
Can everyone keep my friend E from leaving? And they all chant E to the point where
he's
E
like,
stays.
Me? And you're like, okay, you're clearly not that fucking sad, bro.
And that's when Leanna walks up, a perfect 10 model. And E is unwilling to say to her that he's Vince's manager because he's humble, I guess. I don't know.
He's stupid. It's called a job. It's just called a job.
He's like, oh, you know.
If you want to say Sabarios, say Sabarios.
And Leanna starts hitting on him. Leanna is a perfect 10 model. Perfect 10 is a magazine started by Norms a Day when
I got it.
When a friend was
I thought they were just calling her a perfect 10.
When a friend was rejected from Playboy because she was not well endowed. So all women are naked and have no work done.
I like this. They're all like, we're natural ladies.
Yeah, all ladies are natural in this pornographic magazine. And Leanna is, I wrote down her real name and I can't find it for some reason, but she's like a big MAGA bitch now.
Oh, God.
Ben knows all about this, actually.
Oh, God.
It's, I think, Holly Valance. She, like, married an Australian billionaire, and they're super MAGA. That's kind of the big thing.
That's what happens when you marry a billionaire.
He kind of leaves with Leanna. He's going to go talk to her. Meanwhile, Turtle is explaining his job to girls, and they're like, you're like a gopher? And he's like, I'm more like a manager, honey.
I agree with him.
For lying.
I agree with him. He is. Did you see last episode when he got everything done in one day?
He did, but that's not a manager. He's the personal assistant. That's literally his job.
I think it's a man. He's managing the house. He's managing their lives.
So then,
who says what a manager is?
That's literally a defined job with contractual stipulations, among other things.
Yeah, he's a manager.
So
More of a
then,
manager than he is. Continue.
The calf man confronts Drama for staring at him.
Well, Drama literally chases him to the bar and is staring at his calves, and the calf man is like, what the fuck do you want, bro?
And Drama goes, are those real or implants?
It's crazy. And the guy's like, what the fuck? And he goes, even if you told me they're real, I wouldn't believe you. And then he walks by some girl with a boob job and goes, just like her. I was like, oh my God, could you imagine me casting the girl with the boob job? You're like, yeah, they're gonna slander your boob job for just 5 seconds, and that's your whole job.
They're gonna say her tits are fake real fast.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with him. Then we have Leanna, and she is talking to E about his relationship troubles, and she's like, if she wanted to see you, she would have asked you to bring her some soup. Leanna is not wrong in this moment.
She's not wrong, but food poisoning, you don't fuck around. If she said I have a cold, oh my God, when I had food poisoning, I just literally was in the shower and was just shitting and my brains out and barfing my brains out. And it was when the slap happened. I got food poisoning during the Oscars. Everyone was watching.
You know you're
yes. Everyone was watching the slap of Chris Rock, and I was like, I think something's happening to me. And I was like, I literally had to leave the restaurant after the slap.
I don't think I've ever actually had food poisoning.
I had until that moment, and I always thought people were such fakers and so exaggerating about it, and I was like, oh.
Why am I getting a face for not having food poisoning?
That she hasn't?
I don't think I ever have.
Yeah.
That is wild to me. You've never had food poisoning?
How many times have you had it?
Apparently a lot.
What are you eating?
I don't know. Or like the stomach flu. I remember getting food poisoning when I was in school.
Really?
Yeah, like again, quite a bit.
I don't know. I also think I had it at church when I barfed up all those Cheetos.
Maybe I need to reevaluate food poisoning.
It's when you eat a bad food and then you throw it up and shit it out, like Chandra was in the shower.
Like literally, like couldn't control my butthole.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's definitely
like Bridesmaids. Like Bridesmaids is the perfect example of food poisoning. When she's sweating and she's just shitting in the sink.
Amber's now editing the pod for us. She said no more talking about how Chandra was holding her butt.
I would love an episode where Drama gets food poisoning. Not because I want to punish. Actually, but E would be so annoying about it, but Drama would be hilarious about it.
That is true. Everything E does is bad. Everything Drama does is funny.
Yeah.
E is like, kind of struggling with his relationship to Kristen in his head. And then
Stop giving him excuses.
I wrote, I want to be at this party in my notes. I don't remember.
I literally thought that too because of the lights.
Oh my God, the lights, the
lantern
night
lights,
party.
and they're at the beach.
And they're hanging out in the sand looking at the ocean.
So nice.
Which brings us to, we weirdly pan to Vinny and fucking...
no, in the background.
Jamie Presley,
as
and they
they're talking,
sit up.
No,
into the
because
shot.
I saw them laying down.
Yeah.
In the background of them talking, I don't know why he like grabs her making out and then makes her like do like a crunch. They don't even fully lay down. He like kisses her and then they go like that. And I'm like, kill me. If I ever had to make out with somebody and they had me work out during making out.
Chandra, they're just sitting up. It's crazy.
No,
just
I
sitting up
saw it
working out.
happen. They literally, he goes like this, grabs her, kisses her, has her go almost to lay down, and then lifts her, and then they lift back up.
Well, then they lift into the shot. We pan
I mean,
over
she's
to
ripped,
them.
so
And
I would be collapsing on the ground if a man did that to me. Because I wouldn't be able to get myself back up.
I think it's crazy that she allowed them to write her character this way. Ben and I were talking. We know
Because she
that
plays herself.
My Name is Earl's coming up, but she sucks. And she's talking to him about like, Vinny, like, I really want you to do the pet telethon with me. And this is what you wanted to talk about if you want to take over.
Oh, yeah. She says she wants him to do a pet telethon. And then she's like, what kind of dog do you have? And he goes, Rottweiler. She goes, ugh, that's not going to work. She's like, we got to get you a Chihuahua.
You know how to say Chihuahua now.
Chihuahua. Like that guy. Who's licking the fucking cord? No, stop. I keep moving it away from you.
So anyway, and I wrote also underneath this, the sex is not worth it. If some lady was like, pretend to have a Chihuahua and come host a telethon with me, I'd be like, I can't
What's
have sex
a
with someone.
telethon?
It's when you're on TV for like 24 or 12 hours and people call in and go, I'm giving you $20.
I would love that.
That's terrible for Vinny's career,
And
and I wouldn't do it for her.
No, I would do it as me as a normie. If I'm Vinny, I'm the one who's sending in big bucks. I'm going, Vinny Chase just sent in $10,000 to our telethon. That's better for him.
Yeah, to send
It shows
$20,000.
support, and it shows, Vinny Chase is for the dogs, and he's a celeb. He doesn't have the time to be spending 24 to 12 hours here.
You should work with him instead of E.
Seriously.
But then Vinny decides he's going to go swimming because I think he's done hearing Jamie Presley talk, and I'm like, get out of there too.
I know. He just goes, everybody, we're swimming. And then everyone just starts taking their clothes off.
Everyone starts taking their clothes
that
off.
one lady that's full boobs.
Well, the girl that Turtle was
No one
talking
has to do that, but like
throws
good for
her
you.
top at him and goes, let's go, Vinny's manager. So she's funny. I like her.
Yeah.
Leanna wants E to go in the ocean. She kisses him. He doesn't kiss her back. If my man sat there still while some bitch kissed him and like didn't do anything at all, I think I'd hate that more than if he kissed her back.
Who are you?
I'm Kristen.
Oh, you're Kristen in this situation.
Yeah.
Yes. But shit just escalates even more.
Yeah, I know, but like he thinks he's doing something heroic by sitting there
I know.
still while
and you're
some
like,
girl
what are
kisses
you,
him.
a lump on the log?
Oh, he's so like, bitch, either dodge or lean in.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Agreed.
it's so fucking
Agreed.
annoying.
Commit.
And then she says to him, it's not really cheating if you're in love.
Which is crazy if you're not in love.
And then she takes off her shirt.
Which is crazy that that's her understanding of relationships and cheating. She goes, we're not in love. It's not cheating.
Yeah, as long as you're not in love, you can cheat.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And also, she goes to take off her top, and she's a perfect 10 model. So we know she's been naked and stuff, and we've seen her
I
naked
don't think she
before.
did.
Yeah, in real life, she's a perfect 10 model.
No, I don't think she did take off her top.
She takes off her top, but it's cut in a way that you can't see her breasts, and they do it twice in the episode.
She did. She was
Because you're watching, and you're
they're
like,
like, you gotta pay
we're gonna
to
see that perfect
the
10. Yeah,
goods.
perfect 10 is gonna see.
Yeah.
So she runs into the water. E follows her into the water, and Drama does not come into the water.
Drama. He's right, as I would be too. I would be like, my calves.
He doesn't want anyone to see his
Can't
calves.
show off my calves right now.
So everyone runs into the water, and then we're the next day. E is at the hotel with Leanna.
Also,
in
I'm
bed.
sorry.
They're waking up from
I'm sorry.
fucking.
The side thing is, if this was a real show, they would all be eaten by sharks. They would be running out. Somebody would have an arm missing. There would be blood everywhere.
What do
They'd
you
be
mean
screaming.
if this was a real show?
There would be
This is a
screaming.
real show. This is a real show.
If they were doing real stuff, if they were doing real stakes in this show, death.
We've been at the ocean at night, and there aren't always sharks.
I don't go in the ocean at nighttime.
I've been in the ocean at night a couple times.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm probably going to get caught by a shark, so I should get out soon. And that was before my brain fully developed. Now it's developed. I'm not getting in that ocean.
Because
I am not doing the
shark at
Meg.
night.
No, that's when they're eating. And you know one of those bitches probably on her period, which no shade in that. but I'm not trying to attract any sharks
You're
out here.
worried that there's a girl on her period running into the water, and they're if this was a real show,
Somebody's free
sharks would
flowing or
kill her.
somebody's got a tampon too full.
The next day, E is at the hotel and he wakes up in bed with Leanna, and we know that they fucked, and we see a tattoo on her butt that says "Property of Rob."
That was crazy. I didn't even see what it said. I just said of Rob, and I was like, "This is nuts." But the fact that it says "Property of Rob" is really crazy.
I'm sorry, what do you think it said of Rob?
I don't
Rob
know.
on her butt.
I thought it was or Rob or something. I thought it said somebody or Rob, and then he said something about a rapper, and I was like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Why are we,
I was
it
like,
was a
why
really straightforward
is he
scene.
like doing some weird thing where he's assuming this girl has a rapper boyfriend? I was like, ugh. Oh, and then he gets a phone call.
He gets a phone call from Kristen while he's in bed with Leanna, and
Don't answer.
he
maybe.
answers after
Don't
just cheating on
answer.
her. She wants to see him, and he's like, "It's 7:30 a.m." And she's like, "I thought
He's
you wanted
so
to see
rude
me."
to
He's
her.
so fucking rude to
He's
her.
so rude to her, and he's like, I'm busy. I got in a fight with them. We can't go to that hotel anymore.
Yeah, very. And then Leanna is like, she's like, "I'm so cool. I have a boyfriend, and
What's
this is
wrong
your
with
girlfriend on the
Leanna?
phone." That
What
bitch
is wrong with this girl?
fucked.
She does not give a fuck about anything. That girl has no feelings. She has nothing.
He says he has to go, but then she takes off her top, and she's like, "I've never fucked a man who doesn't want to fuck me again in the morning."
Which is assault. If she actually did it, that is assault. I've never fucked a man who didn't want to fuck me, so now I'm gonna fuck you. It's like, wait, what? You explicitly said it. Continue.
Well, then we don't see her boobs again in this pan where she takes off her shirt
She
again.
goes, "You're really having to go look me
You
up.
have
and
to
go
look
buy
me
the
up to
stuff.
see
Go
these
buy the stuff to see my
Please
titties."
buy the Perfect 10 magazine. In 2 years, it's going out of business.
Yeah. Next scene.
He is with the guys. They're coaching him on how to lie to Kristen because they're like, "You can't tell Kristen."
Oh,
you
they're at
cheated."
the jewelry store.
This is before the jewelry store. They're just walking down the street. They're
Yeah.
walking down the street in Beverly
the jewelry
Hills.
store.
Yeah, they're walking down the street in Beverly Hills, and I wrote you.
They say deny, deny, deny.
Yeah, they're like, don't tell Kristen, lie. And at one point, Drama does a line read of how to like lie. He says something along the lines of like, "Who? What? Only I have eyes for you, babe." And he
I
goes,
know.
"Vinny, how was that?" And Vinny is like, "Good." And he's like, "Fuck you. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend." So they go to a jewelry store.
Because
It-
he has to be. I'm so good. This is the only time I'm pro lying about cheating because he doesn't want to lie about cheating. So I'm like, you should lie because I hate you.
Well, E is making it so annoying. Like, I really think you
Like,
should
I'm
lie
on
about
some
cheating.
moral high ground above everybody else, even though you're the one who cheated.
You're
So
the one who
You're not
cheated.
in the moral high
None
ground.
of these men cheated. E,
Yeah.
you cheated.
Yeah.
So he goes to buy
Vinny
expensive.
knows to not be in relationships because he knows that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and Turtle and Drama don't cheat because they don't get to be in relationships.
Yes.
Anyway, E's buying expensive jewelry for Kristen. Drama is working on his calves.
He does not have that money.
$1,400 of his $6,000.
And he also just spent $400 on that room.
He spent about $2,000, so a third of
And
his
how much did he
paycheck
spend on that Uber when
has
he
gone
left
on.
the party?
There's no Uber. Stop saying there's Uber.
taxi.
Taxi. That's why I'm rounding it up. I'm like, it's like $2,000.
He has
so
no
a
monies.
third of all the money he has made has gone into this Kristen
Well, but also he doesn't
bullshit.
pay rent. He doesn't pay for food.
He just got a free Maserati.
Yeah, that he has to now pay for gas for.
He could sell it.
That's true.
He could sell
I
it.
would sell it.
So anyway, Vinny says nothing says I cheated more than expensive jewelry. He's like, well, I'm going to tell her. And Vinny's like, cheating is, telling someone you cheated is a way to assuage
Tell
your
me
guilt.
you cheated and give me jewelry. That's torture. I don't want that.
Then I have a jewelry that
Actually, I'm pawning it.
I have a jewelry that forever says I cheated on you.
Yeah.
Every time I put on this necklace, I remember that you fucked another
If
girl.
anything, just give me cash. Just say I cheated on you. Here's $1,400. If it, like now
That's
you don't have
what
to think
you
about
want
it.
is cash.
Oh yeah,
You
give me
can-
cash. Pay me out. Pay me off. Pay me off easily.
Every time
Don't
I
give
look
the
at that
jewelry.
$1,400, I remember you fucked.
Well, I'm not looking at it. I'm spending it immediately, so I don't have to look at anything.
You could like spend it on utilities, I guess, and then buy yourself something nice.
That's so stupid. No, I'm going on a trip. I'm going on a really cool trip with somebody else.
You're not good. What about paying for your gas and your electricity?
That's going to come out of my pocket later. That's not fun. I'm not spending my cheating money on gas and electricity. That's crazy.
So then
That's what the credit card's for. Then I don't have to pay it.
he's talking and he blames all of them. He goes, if you hadn't put the idea in my head, I wouldn't have cheated on my girlfriend.
And they said, be a grown
It's-
man. Like, we are not controlling you.
Drama says to be a grown man. Turtle says, I'll take responsibility for you fucking her last night, but not for this morning.
Yeah. But he won't tell them if he fucked her this morning or not.
He won't tell her.
Tell them.
Or he won't tell them. And they're like, well, she was really.
What a weak man.
He's the weakest.
I
man.
would rather
I
a man
hate
cheat
weak
on
men.
me on his own accord.
If he goes,
But to be like, my friends
made
me cheat on you.
Made
They
my
made me
friends-
feel. I'm like, are you the weakest fuck ever?
Listen, being E is unforgivable. Anyway,
Yes, I agree.
Being that,
And then is this when he compares himself to Vinny?
we're about to be there. E tries to deny it, but Vinny goes, she was really hot. And Turtle says she was Vince hot. You never had Vince hot.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is Vince
It's true.
hot the amount of girl
I think
that
it's
he
just the
would
girl
fuck
he
that's
gets.
hot?
Yes.
It's not how hot Vince is
Well,
and
maybe,
then
honestly, I
translate that
can see
into a
Turtle
woman.
being chill enough to be like, no, Vinny's hot.
Yeah, this is
And
Vince
he's
hot.
translating him, but I think he's more saying it like these are the kinds of girls that Vinny would fuck. That Vinny would fuck.
That Vinny would fuck. That Vinny would fuck. And E says to Vinny, take away your fame. We're still competing.
He said we're competing. He said that they competed in high school and that they're competing now. And I literally want to laugh in his face. I'm sorry. White Boy Cabbage Patch is not competing. He's not. It's giving with crazy straight 8-year-old hair. It's crazy.
It's crazy. I agree with you. Ben said, well, in real life, they were competing for the same girls. So E is right.
But that's because he's quote unquote famous. He's also on the show. He said, if you erase everything that we've done,
This is
we're
a good
competing
point.
the same way, and they are not.
If neither of them
They're
are
not. People are only fucking him and competing with him because they probably would have wanted Vinny first, but then they went to him because he's also a star on the show. Moving on.
So then they leave the store. He buys the $1,400 necklace, and Ari calls, and he's like, I got gold, and I want to meet you guys. And they're like, we're going to Burke Williams, the massage place. And so they go to Burke Williams, but not Drama and Turtle, because Drama goes, Turtle, come with me. And Turtle's like, I always miss the steam. He's so sad. He always gets dragged.
Where'd they go? I don't remember.
Drama's audition.
Oh. Why did Turtle have to... They keep pulling each
Drama
other out
can't
of-
go by himself to the
I
audition.
know,
He
but
has to bring
They
Turtle.
keep making each other suffer. Well, actually, it's just Turtle who keeps having to suffer. It's Turtle who keeps getting yanked to go to Drama's places when he could be getting like fucking pastries on the table at the agency.
Yeah, that's your Fiona. You keep sitting there being like, if only Turtle had been in the meeting that the table was covered in food. So at Burke Williams, Vinny is like, I think I'm gonna call Leanna and fuck her. And E is like,
Wait, this is at the
sauna.
Spa,
Yeah.
sauna. Yeah. He says he's gonna call that girl because Vinny is Vinny's trying to get at E and be like, I'm gonna fuck that girl because you don't think she's hot enough to call back because you want your girlfriend. And then, can we get to it?
what is it?
When Ari walks in.
Ari charges into the sauna and he is reading the fucking script to them for Aquaman.
Yeah. And whatever. It sounds good. Great. Then.
Wait, what? That's an important part of the story.
Fine,
Why are you
talk
just
more about it?
Why are you just blasting past?
Because he reads it and he's like, it's good. And then he's like, I swear to God, I'll read it tonight, which I know he's a fucking liar. Then, what does he say? He says, it's clear he knows that E cheated on that girl, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes, what, did you roofie her? I didn't think you had it in you, buddy.
Was that what you were? I did write that down as a bad
He literally
thing.
was like, wow, you roofied her cool.
Ari
We've
walked-
all been doing that, but like I thought you were too pussy to do that.
Ari walks in a full suit, reads the script.
Also, he's
in
a
the
crime.
sauna.
A crime to be in a full suit in a sauna.
He
You're
got
not supposed to have
shoes
outdoor
on.
shoes on.
He's got outdoor shoes on in the
And
sauna.
he's definitely sweating.
He's doing a good job. And then he says he's going to read the script tonight. And Ari goes, oh, because one lie begets another lie.
Mhm.
And then he's like, Jamie Presley told me you fucked a perfect 10 model. And then he says, did you roofie her?
He literally
I
says-
didn't know you had it in you.
He said, oh, you roofied, like it's no big deal. I didn't know you had it in you. Like it's like a rite of passage.
I will say, and this is not defensive roofing.
Oh my.
No, it sounds bad.
It's only because she hasn't been roofied.
And I've never been roofied. You have.
Yeah.
But we talked about this last
Iconic.
season.
I made it out alive.
Your friends
I'm
carried you
touched.
out.
Yeah.
Chandra's friends carried her out. No, when you write the E episodes, they write Ari to be like evil. And when they write
They
the
flip
episode, and then as soon as E's not the center of the episode, they're like, Ari's not
redeemable.
evil.
Ari has
He's at his
chill.
kid's birthday and he's coming back for cake.
No, he was he was awful at the kid's birthday.
Well,
he
he's
was
always
talking
like
shit
that.
to the wife. He was like, I don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah. You kept saying you felt bad for him in that scene. And
well,
he's like,
I would be a little
he's
sad if
the
everybody's
hero
at
of
the
that
cool Gary Busey party and I'm at my kid's jumper party.
he's the hero of that episode because he goes in and yells at Jack Weinstein.
Yes.
Anyway,
Jack Weinstein.
so in order to make E look good the bar gets dropped so low that they have to make Ari be like, I am pro
You can't keep
roofies.
doing this whole the writing. It's the right. They still wrote it for the character. I have to accept that that's what the character would say. You can't be like, it's an E episode, so they had to write him in the gutter.
I mean,
He still said it.
I'm just thinking about it in context of how the art is created and what happens when you're valuing certain characters. I think we can talk about them as real people that we love and talk about the show critically as a narrative.
I agree, but he still said it.
He did say it.
Which
You're
will
right.
affect my rankings.
I know it will affect your rankings.
Continue.
I was like trying to fit where you're going on to. Meanwhile, they're at the Drama's audition and they tell Drama he does a great job and they go, please show us your calves, and he rips off his sweatpants. Humiliated.
I
and
love
they take
that
a
it's not
picture.
even he pulls down his pants or anything like that. He has apparently
breakaway sweatpants.
He has stripper sweatpants that are just ready to be ripped off.
They're called
at any
breakaway. They
moment.
have those for sports. It's not
That's
just
crazy.
strippers.
I thought it was just strippers. Whatever. And then his calves look fine to me. It's the lotion he needs.
No, there's little calves.
I think they're fine, but
Compared to
also
Lamar Odom and the big calf guy, they're
calf
little.
hater. These are my calves.
And then we go to E picking up Kristen from college.
Crazy, so embarrassing.
She gets in the car.
I
she
should have looked
kisses
at
him,
the girls around her,
and
see how
she's
young
like,
they were.
I want to go fuck you right now. And so then they go to her apartment, and E is feeling her up in that weird way again. I don't know why
It's
sticking his hand on
giving
his-
13-year-olds
It's
who's
bizarre.
like laying parallel.
It's so creepy that he's like, I don't know. It's a weird way that he's doing it. And then E's like, I was starting to feel like this would never happen. And she's like, why do you say that? And he's like, because you didn't visit me. And then you had your period. And then you had food poisoning.
It's her fault for having her period.
Yeah, apparently that's...
Also, it's your fault for being like, I'm cool fucking you on your period. Let's
He
do
didn't
that.
fuck her on her period. Everyone else said they fuck her on her period. So after he whines about like, oh, you were blowing me off, Kristen is like, stop guilting me. I thought I could fuck you and move forward, but I cheated on you while you were in New York. And he's like, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. After he just cheated on her.
Freak out meltdown.
He just cheated
I'm sorry,
on her.
the right time to cheat. No, you shouldn't cheat. But the right time to cheat on somebody is when it's 3 months and they've been away and you're whatever and you're like, he's probably having sex with other people. No, I'm not saying me or anything. But I have to understand hers more than the fact that she is literally in town having food poisoning, as he thinks. And he's like, now's the time to cheat on her?
She confesses the cheating. E acts like it's the worst thing he's ever
And he
heard.
has a meltdown?
Even though he cheated 10 seconds
No,
ago.
and tries to make her feel so bad and then says nothing about him cheating.
Yeah, he's just like, oh my God. And she's like, what? You didn't have sex in New York? And he's like, no. And he's like, weren't girls throwing themselves at you in New York? And you're like, and he's like, no.
Because I'm a cabbage patch.
That's not why he says it. And he's like, I'm good. And so then she's like, oh, like, it was a guy from class. And he's like, were you with him last night? And she's like, yes, which is crazy.
She doesn't say yes, she doesn't say anything.
Why would she be with him last night?
That's crazy.
Like,
I
that's
know.
nuts.
He booked you a hotel room. You could have sex with him another time. Go to the hotel room.
Go to the hotel room.
But also don't, because it's E. You could
E
pay me enough
leaves.
money.
And then he walks back and he goes, I would have rather been with you. But last night I got drunk and I fucked a perfect 10 model.
I didn't know Perfect 10 was a thing, so I thought it was so weird
You
and
thought he was
icky
just
that he
being-
was like, she's a Perfect 10, trust me. And I was like, ew.
That's what I thought when I first watched it, but then I did all my research.
And he's just rubbing in her face at that point.
Yeah.
Instead, you should have been like, oh, like, you know, I'm mad at you, but I also fucked somebody, so therefore we shouldn't be together.
Yeah, instead he does this, and then he walks back after he
like
leaves
mic
twice.
drop, and he goes,
So he leaves, he walks back, he goes, I fucked a perfect 10 model. He leaves, he walks back again, and he goes, and I fucked her again this morning. So we're at the pool, he's updating the guys, and Turtle is like, that's not confessing, it's rubbing it in her face.
also crazy that they all have the same exact cocktail. They couldn't have one different cocktail.
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh, they all have mint mojitos.
They all have mojitos.
Well,
and it's
mint
like,
mojito's a great cocktail. I agree with them.
No, but they definitely were like, okay, get the PA. They just grabbed something, some water.
Drama's like, you should let her stew in guilt until it broke her. And Vinny asks if E's okay. And E's like, yeah, but I didn't get to enjoy fucking the perfect 10 model because I felt guilty.
Well, I'm so sorry to you, E. I'm so sorry to you.
He didn't really get to enjoy it. And then this is where I got confused. They're like, you didn't enjoy it this morning? And he goes, I didn't.
No, he goes, I told what's-her-face I did.
I thought he was telling her he enjoyed it. I thought he joylessly
No.
fucked this lady
no,
and was lying to people about enjoying it. But he
As
had
in,
two
he
guilty
did not
fucks.
have sex with her that morning.
I have never...
Because they want to show you that E is moral.
I guess...
That he was apparently coerced into having sex the night before with this woman. But when he was of sound mind, if not boys in his ear. He chose not to.
I mean,
Fuck
fair.
you.
That
I
is what
don't
they're
care.
doing. I was so confused. I've seen this episode many times, and I just thought he joylessly fucked her, and that's how I remember the scene.
He got assaulted. You fully thought he got assaulted. Like she said, I've always wanted to have sex with her.
I thought he was like, I guess I should, and then fucked her.
And then they say, and like us earlier, they say because they owe Vinny $10 or $50 when they find out.
You cannot get through the sentence.
they owe Vinny $50 when they find out that he didn't fuck her that morning, and they're like, I don't got a wallet. And I'm like, tracks, me too.
So then Vinny's like, call Leanna, take her out. And he's like, I don't want to because the only reason she talked to me is because I was your manager. And Turtle goes, so what? Do you know how much pussy I got in this town that I didn't deserve?
Because he's the one running around earlier saying that he's on equal playing field with Vinny. So clearly you don't believe that actually. You know you are ugly. If you're like, yeah, she only fucked me because I'm the manager.
No, he thinks it's because he's famous and he's not. He explained that earlier. If Vinny wasn't famous, he thinks they'd be competing.
Whatever.
And so he fucked the perfect 10 because of that. And Turtle says he doesn't deserve pussy. And Vinny goes, I wrote this down. I hate this. Look, E, sometimes your position in life allows you to get things you could never have. That doesn't mean it's not right. And that doesn't mean it's going to last. I think it's time you started enjoying it. I hate that you agree with Vinny.
I don't agree with it. I agree with it in like, I want to get the Maserati and I want to get all those things. But I mean, also, you know, if women want to have sex with you because you know somebody, then that's them wanting to. I don't know. I can't stop them.
Okay. Well, what I was going to say is that like, it's really interesting watching Entourage because it is from this male perspective. And it's this idea that women are the playground they get to enjoy. And I find that frustrating that they're like, well, E, you should like take this access that you have not won. And I don't think anyone's won anything. I think E just sucks.
I agree. I think they keep talking about the things that they could get, and the thing that they could get is woman.
And then Drama says, yeah, we could all be working for the phone company.
I mean, yes, Drama's putting them in check, bro.
It's so funny that everyone agrees that doesn't make sense. And you're like, he's putting
He could be
them in
working
check.
at AT&T. He could be working at T-Mobile.
Vinny's like, let's all go to Vegas and forget
Which
I don't
is
have a job. And
crazy.
E doesn't have a girl.
Which is crazy. I
Then-
wish you were like that.
E returns the...
I'd be like, when are we going? Yeah, see? Amber and I would be like, we don't have a job. Let's go to Vegas.
We cut to E returning the necklace. And she's like, oh, do you not like it? And he goes, I decided I didn't like her. And then she's like, are you an actor?
And
he's
I'm a
like,
cheater.
actually, I'm Vince's manager. And she's like, smiling at him.
And he goes, I'm going to use this now.
Yeah, and then because apparently he should have always been using this to fuck women, and so then E walks out to the guys and
I don't
boom.
think he's. But the thing is, I don't agree with how he's doing it. He's using it to fuck women, and but it is a fact that is his job.
Yeah, I know.
So the two things I like you like. If someone wants to fuck you because you have a good job of a manager of somebody. Then that's fine.
Well, yeah,
but
you
if
got
they
your
want to
life
fuck
together,
you to get to Vinny, is nuts.
but
It's
that's why he
fucked
didn't
up.
say I'm a manager. He goes, I'm Vinny Chase's manager.
It's true.
He is using Vinny for sex, which he's also like entitled to. He acts like now, like it's his big arc is that he finally feels like he can use Vinny to get sex.
They're like, wow, he's grown. He now uses other people to have kind of I mean,
It's consensual, Chandra.
consensual but borderline.
It's not borderline.
I mean, it's the premise of the show.
I know it's the premise of the show. It's the premise that I
to
can
have
understand
sex
of
with
the show.
people.
Yeah.
Like when that thing you said that Vinny said, that's the premise of the show.
I
That's
know,
him
and-
making a thesis
And
statement.
then I was complaining about it because I don't like that these women, even though it's functionally true.
But look how you role reverse, and you make a show where it's the opposite, where it's a bunch of girls.
Chandra.
Nobody's running around being like, I'm friends with what's his face to fuck this guy.
Chandra,
What?
this all exists
What?
because I thought I'd be fucking more. And I wasn't fucking more. Then I watched this, was inspired to write Girl Entourage, Entourage for Girls, the girl version of
what?
Entourage.
You were not having. Wait, what?
I thought I would have sex with people I wanted to have sex with because I had good work, and then I didn't get to have sex with people I wanted to have sex with.
This is crazy. That's why you wrote Girl Entourage?
No, I wrote it because I watched this because Ben said they think
Maybe
they're an
that's
entourage.
feminism.
Watch this. Then I wrote Girl Entourage, and Girl Entourage is all about acknowledging the kind of flipped if you flip the genders of this, the idea that you are the playground and you aren't afforded the same Hollywood that the guys in
Okay, I
Entourage
think you were gonna
are
say,
afforded.
and then in my girl entourage, we like assault men, and we're like, I'm friends with this person, now fuck me.
No, it's all about the frustration of being the product that people are going after.
Yeah, even when you are the one who is successful, even
Yeah,
when
if
you're,
you have the
you're
money,
still not
if you have
respected
the
the same way,
entitlement-
and you're
yeah.
still seen as
you are you've
the
graduated
object
to
or
being the
whatever.
playground.
Yes,
And
and people then want to have sex with you because
then you run into a whole new group.
Yeah.
People go, well, I'm entitled to have sex with her. And you go, what? I thought I was entitled to have sex with people. And you're not.
Yeah.
Crazy.
crazy.
So anyway, E walks out to the guys.
That's crazy.
And what's crazy?
Just I would never be able to. I would never have to or want to use something else to have sex with a man. That's crazy.
Don't make it sound so embarrassing.
No, not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Entourage. I'm not talking about you. No, because you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
He walks out to the guys. The episode's ending, and he goes, "Boom! I got the number." And they go to Vegas. End of episode.
Can we talk about how ugly that Maserati is? It looks like a Nissan Altima.
I can't believe this episode doesn't end with E reading the script. He still didn't read it.
I'm telling you, he's not reading the goddamn script. And listen, even worse. Turtle's supposed to be the driver, is he not? And he goes up, and he had every opportunity to sit in the back and read the script. Yet he goes, "Get out! I'm driving." Also, he goes off to. He's like, "We're off to Vegas." What psycho wants to drive all the way to Vegas? Who wants to be like the one like making sure no one dies
They are not
for
packed.
5-6 hours? They're not packed. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's Arnold?
Where's Arnold?
And who wants to sit there for 6 hours being like, okay, I better not veer off this road or otherwise everyone in this car is going to fucking die.
The next episode does not start with E reading the script
Don't
either.
spoil it. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah,
He still doesn't read the script.
It is hilarious that
Unclear.
E does not read the script by the end of this episode. The one thing he promised to do, he is not. Instead of this episode being about him doing his work as Vinny's manager, when they start out with he only has $6,000, this episode ends with him using Vinny to maybe fuck the jewelry salesman.
That's his arc. He's now, I'm mature enough to use my clout to get women that I shouldn't be able to get. And I'm going to go use my friend's money to go to Vegas.
So, what do you think's gonna happen next?
What do you think is going to happen next?
Yeah.
I think that Drama's going to get calf implants, and then he's going to, he's going to book the Point Doom, but then he's going to think about getting calf implants to do Point Doom. And then Vinny is going to do Aquaman, and then it's going to be really good. But then E is going to die in Vegas.
In Vegas.
He overdoses. No.
That's so
He actually
fucking
goes
dark.
to Circus, and he's like trying to have such a good time on the roller coaster, and then he gets flung outside the roller coaster, and he dies brutally. He's mutilated, and that's why Circus shut down.
Also, is that really why Circus shut down?
No,
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, and now we do our rankings.
Okay, so crazy take. It's not E on the bottom. Ari's on the bottom, even though E did consistently worse things, and I really hate him. I will say, not even the roofing's unforgivable. The roofing's not good. But what's unforgivable is I'm going to punish my wife with anal sex. That is slander to anal sex. There's no, that's crazy. He said he would punish her. So Ari's in the bottom. Then, of course, it's E right next to him in hell. And because he's just awful, awful, awful. He's a cheater. He sucks, and he thinks, and he's so, and at least be a cheater. Be a proud cheater. Don't run around being like, my boys forced me to cheat.
Don't be a proud cheater.
Whatever. Yes, obviously, don't be a proud cheater.
Just take responsibility
Obviously.
for your actions.
Fine. God, I hate being corrected. Then I would say next is that girl, because while she's sticking up for animals, she also is anti-Rottweiler, and that's not cool.
She is not one of the guys. Do not rank her.
Also equal to her is other girl, Kristen, because her lip filler is just so bad.
You can't put her down.
Her lip filler is just not good. And then above them is Vinny is next. He was just boring. He didn't do anything other than make that girl do a sit-up while they made out, which I don't like. And then next would be, I'm going to say, Turtle. Turtle, love him. He got in the Maserati, but top dog is Drama because of his calf arc, and I agree with him in his calf arc, and he cared about calves the entire time. So drama's number 1.
Okay. Ari at the bottom for perpetuating rape culture. We don't need that.
You can't copy me. Fine.
Oh, I'm
She
sorry.
didn't even know what happened.
I'm not allowed to acknowledge that Ari did that weird roofie statement.
Yeah, you love Ari.
I do love Ari. So Ari at the bottom, then E. It's crazy how that Ari literally perpetuate rape culture in order for me to put E above him. I'm stuck between putting Turtle and Vinny and drama, but I guess I'm putting Turtle third only because he really just didn't do much this episode.
Vinny didn't do much.
I like that Vinny asks when people are feeling. That's something I've noticed since you pointed out that he defended.
He does. He is the most
her.
emotionally intelligent at times.
Yeah, when he asks him if he's
Which
okay.
is why he also doesn't do relationships, because he doesn't want to cheat on people.
Yeah, he asks her if she's okay. He asks E if he's okay. Like, I don't know. Vinny's checking in on people, and I do like that.
Yeah.
And so I would go Turtle, Vinny, drama.
Okay.
Because drama was really
why
funny.
is drama your top?
Huh?
Just because calves?
He was just funny. I like when he's being funny. He didn't harass anybody. He's being funny.
Yeah,
he's
he was
being
just
real.
doing calves.
He was the only one who was willing to say to E, like, yo, all this is fucking bullshit. Everyone else is a coward. He said it to him.
Amber, do you have any final thoughts?
Would you like to do a ranking or give a final thought?
Ranking.
Listen, I didn't pay attention to the episode as well, but I also do like Ari, but I agree he's at the bottom.
We don't like rape.
Oh, sorry.
We don't like roofie.
Dang it. Yeah, in general, I like Ari. I agree. This episode, he's at the bottom. Tied with E because, you know.
Tied. He's that bad. But
Tied
he's
with
in rape
E.
culture.
Tied with E because E just did not handle his business well. He's a cheater.
This is coming from an E defender.
It is. It's coming from an E defender, but, you know, we don't love a cheater. So E and Ari tied at the bottom. And then Turtle, no shade to you guys, but I don't know. He just didn't.
He's
Turtle's
good
just whatever for me.
How dare you not
I think
love
Turtle's the hottest one.
I know. And then Vinny and then drama. That's my
Drama's
ranking.
the same ranking. 'Cause
Drama's winning.
I put Turtle in the middle just because Turtle doesn't do very much this
Did we have the
episode.
same ranking?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
put Turtle in the middle because I'm like, Turtle doesn't do that much, and then Vinny's
Yeah.
nice, and I like that Vinny's being nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then drama because he's being
No,
funny
Vinny's
the whole
fine.
episode.
Yeah, I think Vinny is like.
Well, normally I want to shoot Vinny in the
I
face.
think Vinny is being
She likes
fine,
Vinny.
or like about. I'm like fine about Vinny.
You
Who do
like
think is the
Vinny
hottest
too.
one?
I think
Who do you
he's
think is,
above.
I just identify
I think
with Vinny.
he's like averaging. If it's a scale of like 1 to 5 and 3 is the middle. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think he's like 3.5, 4. Do you get what I'm saying?
For good stuff.
Yeah, like I think he's like averaging above, but not
Mhm.
like a lot.
Yeah, he's got
he doesn't do
C's and he's
much.
got A's, and that's
And
putting
then
him in the
sometimes
B
he's
range.
like super frustrating. I think the thing about Vinny is sometimes he's like super
See,
frustrating.
but that's when I like him.
and then sometimes you're like, aw.
Generally like somebody who's like, I don't want to do my work.
and I'm like, I agree.
No, I just want to see drama win.
I want to
agree.
see drama
I
win
really want to
so
see drama
badly.
win.
They really, it's funny because I think that wasn't the case when you watched this like in the mid 2000s. You're
Yeah.
like, haha, drama, you idiot. But watching it now, you're like, go drama, sincerity, hustle.
Yeah, I just want to see him win.
Work on those calves, drama. And they zoomed in on that man's calves. He got hired to be calf guy.
He had great calves.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't really notice. I don't really notice calves.
Oh, I noticed calves.
You didn't notice when it was in a close
They
up?
literally was just.
It was
a
just big.
shot of his
I wasn't
calves.
excited about it. It didn't look like a good calf. It was just big.
That's what he wants.
They were implant calves, bro.
Were they really?
No, I don't know. I don't even think they do that.
They
Who
implant
would do
anything.
that? Yeah, but who's gonna want to get implant?
Chandra,
Just work out.
Your
You literally-
predictions were a little too close.
Of what? What's gonna happen?
We can't talk about it.
He's gonna get implant calves. No.
Listen.
Drama-
Wrap it up.
Drama's gonna
Thank
get
you
implants.
for listening.
Is
Subscribe.
he gonna get a BBL?
Comment.
Oh my god.
You know the deal. Is there a third thing to do?
Is he gonna get Me Too'd as well?
I'm saying drama's gonna get me too.
That picture
Comment.
did it.
Comment. I said comment. Comment.
Like,
subscribe.
comment, subscribe,
Listen. Tell your friends to listen.
Start liking our Instagram stuff.
Next time on Hug It Out, Bitch.
I will say, Drama's a fucking idiot. They go to see that other house, and he's not even like looking at any structure of the house. He just goes and sits on the bed and sees how bouncy it is. You're not buying the bed. You're buying the fucking house.
He does go sit on the
I don't
bed.
know why he's like, this is a little too bouncy for me.
Vinny wants the career Depp has, and he's
He
being
would
an idiot
never
about
be
it.
Edward Scissorhands. Vinny could never.
Vinny could never be
Vinny would
Edward.
have a meltdown and be
Vinny-
like, what? I'm gonna have these. This looks. I look stupid.
I'm gonna have big crazy hair and scissor hands,
yeah.
and we'd be like, "That's the
Do you
title of
want
the
to
movie."
be iconic or not?
And that's when Hugh Hefner comes up. And Drama's like, I didn't do it. Ralph Macchio did it. And Ralph Macchio's like, I didn't do it. And Hugh Hefner's like, if you don't tell me who let those monkeys go, then
You're both out.
Then you're both out. And they realize it was Pauly Shore.
Who the fuck is Pauly Shore?